Hey guys, Zero here. Welcome back to another video, and we're gonna talk about Crunchyroll, Sony, and AT&T today. Oh boy, I don't like it. I really don't like it. That's like basically the whole videos. I don't like it. Today's videos, I don't like it. And before we get started on this whole thing, I want to just give a shout out to an artist named 8-Bit Cardinal. I have their Twitter right here. As you can see on the bottom right, we have my girl Ray, woo, dressed up as TAC 50 from Girls Frontline. They did a very good job. I had a great time working with them. So if you're over 18, because I emphasized no minors allowed, go give them a follow. They're great. They do great work from what I've seen. Anyways, into the topic of the video, we got Nikkei Asia, and as you can see by the title, we're talking about Sony nears acquisition of U.S. streaming service Crunchyroll. Entertainment giant could pay more than $950 million as talks wind up with parent company 8 wind up. Weird. I don't know why you think they're closing it, but wind up. Okay. But yeah, I don't like it. We'll get to some numbers a little bit later. I'm not hard numbers, but numbers that are reported in this article here. So highlighted parts here. Sony entered final negotiations with the U.S. entertainment streaming service Crunchyroll on Friday. So basically today or yesterday. I don't know how you want to put it, but in Asia that time, Sony could end up with more than 100 spending 100 billion yen or $957 million in the US and gain 70 million members. And that doesn't mean like subscribers, but 70 million members from their site. And if the acquisition is realized, global competition for content among companies like Netflix and Hulu will intensify. And as I understand it, Netflix and Hulu are getting into the animation business, and especially with actually the announcement of Way of the House Husband coming next year, they're helping fund that, even though it's a Crunchyroll original, oh yeah, original, not Crunchyroll, Netflix original, sorry, but yeah, and apparently I didn't even hear about this. Maybe it was happened in the time I was gone, but Sony apparently obtained exclusive rights to negotiate the obtainment of Crunchyroll. I don't like that. So Crunchyroll apparently has 70 million members and 3 million paying subscribers in more than 200 countries, including US and Europe, obviously. I don't pay for it because I don't like them as a company, and I could definitely talk to you about that, but this is not the video. You can find another video about that. I definitely talked about it. Crunchyroll would also give Sony 1,000 titles to add to their library. Now, why is this a bad thing? Oh, you just put more anime and anime together. No, bad. Because as I understand things, and I don't know if you guys heard, Sony has really, there's just an odd thing. They censored a lot of games in the US, including anime games specifically. Like the Senran Kagura series, they removed features that have been in the game for a long time. Obviously, loot, right? I understand that. But this is so strange coming from a company that had games that were very graphic in the past. That includes God of War. And it's a first party title too. But that's okay. That's the thing, is they have some bias in the first party titles. Because, oh no, this anime girl showing too much boob. But let's just put in a full mocap sex scene in a video game. That's fine though, because it's a first party title. We're okay with that. What's the difference? That's hypocritical. Oh my god, I hate it. And really, more than anything, that they'll maybe change stuff like that is that they'll have a monopoly, almost a monopoly on anime, because they have Funimation under their belt, as well as Aniplex. They will have a majority market share of anime, and I absolutely hate that idea, because again, they've censored stuff before. Funimation already has been guilty of changing scripts. Actually, let me show you an article by Nichiban, because they summarize this whole apparent acquisition of Crunchyroll, but they have some interesting lines here, I think, from their own work. Sorry, their own articles. And so the first part, they're talking about politically charged moments in the English dub of Prison School, where they mentioned Gamergate for no reason when it wasn't even in the script earlier, like the original script, in the subtitles and the dubs. despite claiming distancing themselves from that, they did something similar in 2017 with Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. You can actually look that up. It's a scene where there's two characters were talking about the outfit one was wearing, and they for some reason have to change the line to pesky patriarchal societal demands. Again, not the original line, from what I understand, and everyone is trying something. I don't know, just from actually even compared here, everyone always tried to try something to me, so I tried toning down the exposure instead of societal standard. Like, what the hell? Like, you really are trying to be political, but people notice. You're not sneaky about it, writers, whoever you are. And then they show My First Girlfriend is a gal. They parody Trump's speech now, which is parody is fine in my opinion. I don't think that's much of a problem. But we can go down here, talk about interviews with monster girls. For some reason, they had to inject the phrase social justice warrior. Where? Why? It wasn't there. Why? Doesn't make sense to me. And like another one in this other show, I can't remember. Yeah, they changed the phrase "how crude" to "you're such a misogynist." Like, I get maybe that was what the tone that the original script was saying, but you don't have to say misogynist. That's such a thing that we at this point know that it's very politically charged if it's used like that. Just a weird defense. And my favorite part is this one right here. Like, they talk about Ishizuku reviewers. I can't pronounce that. But interspecies reviewers. So it's basically an anime of these guys who review monster girl brothels. So it's a fantasy world, and there are girls who are of various monsters, including slimes, including what other one? Cat girls. That's a classic. And later on, when they were actually airing it, they found out, oh yeah, we actually bought a license to a hentai. Did no one review that? Oh no, wait, you're just a greedy company, Funimation. You just want to buy licenses so you have more market share. I respect that you're a company and want to make more money, but then you say, oh, actually, that was outside of our standards. Absolute idiocy of that. I don't understand how you have that. It just doesn't make sense. So if Sony buys Crunchyroll, I don't like the idea of that, because then they'll have a larger market. They have a majority market share, and they'll do whatever they want with anime that they can buy. They'll have too much power, and I hate that. I mean, even recently, Jamie Marchi, I don't know if that's Marchi or Marchi, I made a video on that. She doesn't care about being political. She will continue being political and changing scripts unnecessarily. And that scares me. I will continue not buying Blu-rays from either Funimation or any other company that's related to them. And I hope that Sentai Filmworks, as so far one of my favorite companies, stays where they are and not be acquired by any company like this. I really do not like the idea of Sony being how they are. Just, I don't know. I'm at a loss of words right now. I don't like that Sony has censored a lot of other things while being very favorable to their first party site. And Funimation, they're already guilty of changing scripts. For me, Crunchyroll is a bad company because they don't send enough money back to their the parent studios. They somehow had enough money to make their own original animations, but I guess screw the guys who actually do the work. I understand you need money to fund your dubs and everything but also there's bad people in your company too. God damn, I hate it. I hate it here. I will continue buying merchandise directly from Japan when I can. And I would love to hear actually your thoughts about this down below in the comments. Because, man, I hate it. I really do. I don't like Sony. I don't like Funimation. I don't like Crunchyroll. But now they're just a conglomerate, big megazord of hate for me. So I'll just say fuck Sony. That's what I can say now. But anyways, yeah, I'll leave a like, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.